Rightio, hello and welcome everybody. What is going on? So we're here today to do Violet Evergarden episode 1. Now, I mentioned this previously on like the last episode of Fate Apocrypha that I was going to probably do a seasonal show this year. And considering that so many people on Discord have been talking, highly of this, and considering that so many people on Discord were looking forward to this, we're gonna do Violet Evergarden, as you can probably tell by the title. Now I've actually not seen a single trailer, nor have I seen anything of it. I don't even know what it's about. Like I said, I just saw people on Discord look forward to it, and I was like, you know what, let's do a seasonal, let's do that one and stuff. It's pretty much one of the first animes of the year, so we might as well get to it. Now the thing with me and seasonals is I am terrible at them. Like if there's there's gonna be weeks, and I'm gonna say this right now, there's gonna be weeks where like I'll miss it for a week, and then maybe the next week after that I'll do like a double. That's just the way it is with me in season. I mean, to this day, I've still not finished Boku no Hero, the second season, which I will get to eventually. Probably within this month, I'll probably finish the second season of Boku no Hero finally after like 5 months. But yeah, I'm terrible with seasonals, so that's just a word of warning, I guess. But yeah, as always, obviously you'll find a link in the description down below for Amazon Drive if you want to have it with the actual footage. There's so many things that I have to do on Amazon Drive. There's like for like the last 10 live streams that I've had, I've still not put them on Amazon Drive. So there's going to be a very busy week coming up. There's going to be a lot of updates happening this week and next week. But anyway, let's just get started. Let's just actually get started. So we're gonna get started in 3, 2, 1, go. I don't even know who the studio is, to be fair. Like I said, I don't know anything about it. Oh. He's got green eyes, doesn't he? That's bluish. Well, okay, it's greenish. Okay. Okay, I guess. No more explanation about what the eyes has to do with anything. Okay. So, based on that, I'm guessing that she's in some sort of army, navy, some sort of forces. When is this setting? You don't see many propeller planes nowadays. Is that the RMS Titanic? This seems like it's set in like the 19. I was gonna say 20s, perhaps just before the 20s. As a weapon. What just happened? So that's the Colonel. Okay, so her name is Violet. That explains the Violet Evergarden. Come on. Yo, I hate people like that. I hate people like that in shows. They just have to talk when somebody's about to say something. I hate these kind of characters so much. Even if it's perhaps for always, even if it's for like the person's own benefit, I still hate characters like that. So she is. I think he's dead. No. No. Yeah, okay, that's definitely set in 19. Probably after the First War. First World War. Okay. So I'm assuming I, I'm assuming that the guy that we saw previously, then it's the major, where she was like, "You've got the same eyes as this." See, she's one of those people that, well, so far she seems like one of these people that work, and if they're not working, they're a workaholic essentially, and if they're not doing their job, they don't know what to do with their life. That's kind of sad. This is a beautiful. So far, like the surroundings are really, really beautiful. The whole thing has been so far has looked very, very beautiful. The whole anime so far. Yeah, that's the guy. That's the major. I would assume. He seemed like he was already dying there. So should, or is that had like a traumatic experience and she's repressed memories? Okay. Okay. Violet Evergarden. All right. Oh, that's a typical soldier right there. Right there and then. Ah, okay. So I thought they were just speaking like metaphorically when they said that she isn't human, but she might actually not be human. So she's actually, I don't know. Is it too soon to see to say robot? But she's got parts. Wow, that's kind of rude. They just taking you in. Yep, she does lack humanity, sensitivity. Okay, so they may just be robotic arms then. I see. I'm trying to figure out what kind of show this is right now. So I'm taking everything they say with like a grain of salt. You're being dumped here. Oh, I feel sorry for her. And he's taking her back. Okay. Boss. Okay, okay. Hmm. It's like the major did everything for her, anything but the way she's speaking of him. Like a father figure. Okay. Okay. Well, she knows how to write. All right. Yeah. Trying to get rid of a habit right there. If they're the same age, have pretty much the same hair, and pretty much the same eyes. I'm calling them right now, they're twins. Alright, he's a bit taller. And he's still peeking through. Nope. As I was saying, it doesn't seem like she has any sort of humanity. It is beautiful. Absolutely stunning. I feel like you almost need to like give it to like the laziest person or the person that parties the most, just so that she loosens up a little bit. Like if she's around someone that just parties like 24/7 or whatever, then she might loosen up a little. That's your company. That's your company. Yeah. Can't show me food like that and not make me hungry. That's what I mean. She needs to loosen up a little bit. What's the best way to do that, though? She wouldn't have eaten if you didn't tell her. Actually, you know what? I feel sad for her a little bit. She can't even cut the fish. Run away and live. Well, there you go. Live free. Okay. You see, I disagree with that. I don't think it would be easier. Oh, come on. This show's gonna be fun. I can already tell. I mean, she's not a robot. I mean, she's got a metallic arm, mechanical arm and whatnot. But she's not a robot. But it almost feels like she is, just because that's kind of she's just been brought up one way. If that makes sense. Hmm. See, it's nice actually seeing that right now. Because right now we see how she acts in the normal scenario, but obviously how she acted in that you could just see like there is no like mercy or pain doesn't exist. Like look at that, bleeding, but nothing. Is that what the major said to her? Is that yeah? Okay. In association with Netflix, I didn't even know that. I did not even know that. Okay. Love. Yeah. Like I said, this show has the making of a great show, in my opinion. Because, like I said, she isn't really a robot, but she, she is in a way as well. I don't know why, but it reminds me a little bit of like Westworld. And nothing. I think shouldn't. I think she. Yeah, I definitely think she knows that he's done for. And odd memoir dolls. See, I like this one a lot. I like this one a lot. There's many shows. Obviously, there are a lot of shows that tackle this kind of issue where, so most of the time it's robot. In this case, it's just someone that learned, or somebody that was part of like something, a cult, a group for so long that now it's very difficult to just get used to society. Someone that essentially was like a dog, as they mentioned, like you're the major's dog, the major's puppy. Going from that, to what we have right now, or what she is gonna look for in the future, which I feel is gonna happen, which means is her loosening up. I think that's gonna be an awesome journey, and if done well, like I said, I don't know whether it will be done well or not, but if done well, I do feel like this is gonna be a great show. There's gonna be so much progression to a character, because there has to be. I feel like. Especially considering that she tries to find the answer for what the I love you, or what that actually means, and how to how what that feels like and whatnot. I feel like it's going to be very interesting to see. It's going to be very fun and very interesting to see how exactly the show actually progresses with that theme, and how exactly that show tries to handle that theme and handles her, like I said, her loosening up. But yeah, this was Violet Evergarden episode 1. The Major is dead. Let's be totally honest here. The Major is dead. I don't think he's alive. I really don't see him being alive. There was hints from the Colonel that he was alive. The war is over, and he still hasn't seen Violet. Considering that he does love her, I really don't know. I really can't see him being alive. Every time we see him, he seems like he said, he basically said, "This is it for me" and whatnot. So I do feel like he is ultimately dead. I really do see that being the case. But yeah, besides that, I don't really have much to say. Besides, I feel like the Mrs. and Mrs. and Miss. I don't think we saw Miss there, but we saw Mrs. Evergreen. Will they actually play a significant role? I really don't know. Will we see them continuously throughout the whole season? I don't know. Perhaps not. Perhaps they're just a character that we saw for this episode, and then we won't see them ever again. I really can't tell at this point. I really can't tell much of this show at this point. Besides the direction that I feel like it wants to take. Again, it might go in a totally different direction. This is the first episode. I'm just giving my impressions of this episode. I've not seen a trailer, not seen any description, not seen anything. So I literally just went into this totally blind, and that's essentially what we're gonna do. Like I said, this will be. I think it comes out once a week. So we'll see ultimately how many I'll do. If I'm actually able to manage to do it weekly, we'll see. But I can't say that now. I'm gonna try and do it weekly, but if I'm a day or two late, once a week, that'll just be natural. That's just the way it is. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I will see you guys next time. And until then, peace out and have a nice day.